In a big relief to foreign investors, the General Anti Avoidance Rules have been deferred for 2 more years. The Finance Ministry has finalized new norms for GAAR and will put before the Parliament for approval. Here's the big takeaways from the notifications. GAAR will come into effect from 1st of April 2016. Tax benefit only above 3 crore would attract GAAR provisions. GAAR will not apply to such FIIs that chose not to take any benefit under DTAA or Double Taxation Avoidance Agreement.
GAAR will also not apply to non-resident investors in FIIs. 11. A monetary threshold of ₹3 crore of tax benefit in the arrangement will be provided in order to attract the provisions of GAAR. Having considered all the circumstances and relevant factors, Government has also decided that the provisions of Chapter 10A will come into force with effect from April 1, 2016 as against the current provision of April 1, 2014.
Investors had interpreted GAAR as a very negative step. So I think if the Finance Minister has now postponed its implementation, it's an excellent decision. I think most investors will welcome it. In the longer run, as I think the Finance Minister himself has said, GAAR is something that exists elsewhere. The uncertainties were the details, how is it going to be implemented here, will it be the same as elsewhere? This gives a lot of time to resolve these issues.
GAAR will not be applicable to non-resident Indians in FIIs. Investments made before August 30th, 2010 will not come under GAAR provisions. GAAR provisions are designed to plug the loopholes in double taxation avoidance agreements and investment routing through Mauritius and Singapore. Foreign investment from these two countries account for more than 50% inflows between 2000 and 2011. Experts believe that the modifications are welcomed.
Government has taken a calculated risk. It wants to keep the investment option open. And I am one of the view that 2 years is quite a reasonable good period. It will give sufficient time to the government of the day, people who invest, and other professional tax administration to review in case any situation arises for review of that.
Finance Ministry reiterated that these modifications are fair, non-discriminatory, just and strike a balance between interest of revenue and interest of investors. With inputs from Siddhant, Ajay Mishra's report, DD News, New Delhi.